What will happen to us, or what is likely to happen to us without us taking it into account? What does today have in store for us? We have just woken up and started our day, washed our faces, had breakfast, drank our coffee and headed to work, knowing that we are already prepared for what we intend to do today. The future, we are always concerned with it. How will it be? Will this day go well? Without problems? No matter how strong our self-confidence is and our confidence in our ability to overcome any problem or major obstacle, there will be a place inside us that fears the unknown, which may be good and may be bad. Well, if we find science that benefits us and shows us the unknown hidden in the coming days, or at least gives us a clue and guides us, wouldn't we be comfortable? Of course. Let's put aside the phrase astrologers lie if they tell the truth and the issue of predictions and think more deeply about this story, not so that we can relax or retire early from work because we know the future or distance ourselves from our faith, no, so that we try to think right. The morning dose of optimism to start our day or the evening dose to start tomorrow from an expert in horoscopes, we sigh as we hear it, and it gives us an incentive either to continue working or to strengthen a relationship that we were thinking of ending. It is not wrong. The coincidence that makes this possibility apply to our lives, even in a small part, and makes a big change in the way we live, is also not wrong. The mistake is for it to become a lifestyle and turn into a pillar that we rely on in our planning and building our future and our professional or social relationships, because according to all studies, it is confirmed that it is not a science. Horoscopes are not a science at all. It was a science at a time when science did not exist and provided explanations for phenomena that were explained later. If we start, based on the data we know, by enumerating the positive traits of each sign alone, without mentioning the negatives, and assuming 5 traits for 12 signs, we will waste a lot of time talking. But the good thing is that the signs, since they talk about people in general, must somehow match some of the traits of the person with this sign. That is, when they say courage, optimism, self-confidence, love for others, honesty, emotion, sympathy, nervousness, moodiness, curiosity, tenderness, loyalty, generosity, and many other traits. They are traits that exist in all people, in everyone, but in varying proportions. Yes, they exist in all people, and so do the negative traits that the surrounding society can nurture, by the way. Yeah. But when they say Cancer is characterized by generosity and self-confidence, how much these two words will affect us and develop in us these ideal qualities, especially for someone who lacks a nice word to start his day and happens to be one of 100,000 people who received a call waiting to be appointed to his dream job. We do not want to go into possibilities and statistics to see how accurate the numbers can be. But the important thing is that there are comprehensive classifications that give people, we can say about it, an identity, even if some see it as fake, an identity that has wonderful qualities that are present in everyone and is not limited to a specific person or category. It makes its owner preserve it and strengthen it if it is weak, and gives him a reason to be better tomorrow. All the zodiac signs like football, chess, shopping, the beloved, the lover, are something we feel happy following and close to, and we stop by them even once at the end of the year to see what possible fate has in store for us next year, as if we are looking for someone to tell us, rest assured, tomorrow will be better.